Fantastic. All right, we're going to go ahead and bring up our very next comedian coming to the stage. Very hilarious gentleman. He's performed here once, I think, right? At MVPs, and here's the second time, so give him a big round of applause for Al Jensen. You heard him, give me a hand. That's right, my name is Al. Usually that's the way my AA group meets me, but hey, thanks for making me feel right at home. I certainly appreciate it. I know exactly what you're thinking. Yeah, I know exactly what you're thinking. What, did Rosie O'Donnell and Rush Limbaugh have a crazy night of sex or what, huh? That's absolutely right. A little bit about me. Much like my father and his father before him, we were all born in Central America. That's right, Iowa. Where the men are men and the sheep are nervous. That's right. Iowa's a great place to be from if you're corn. Hey, thanks to MVPs for hosting this event tonight. I need to make an announcement. Everybody knows that there's a special deal going on, $2 pizza. It's excellent pizza. I know that for a fact. I've tried it before. I love it. In fact, I've recently come to a realization that I like pizza better than I like sex. Anybody with me? No? No? Well, I do. I like pizza better than I like sex. I've come to that realization because, well, for me, pizza is a lot easier to get. Yeah. And it's cheaper. And I'll be honest with you, I'm rarely embarrassed to enjoy a pizza by myself, if you know what I'm talking about. My mother was Welsh, my father Hungarian, which makes me well hung. Oh, you act like you hear this kind of shit every day. Let's see. Only been here in Las Vegas for about 6 years now. Relative newcomer to Las Vegas. Of course, I guess by Vegas standards, 6 years is a long time. In any event, I moved here to the Las Vegas area from Los Angeles. And I moved here primarily so I could live a little closer to my money. You know what I'm talking about? I think you do. It didn't take me long once I moved here to Las Vegas to realize that I had what some people might call a little bit of a gambling problem. The way I see it, gambling's really only a problem if you're a loser. Is that right? Because if you're winning, can gambling really be considered a problem? Yeah, not at all. But I realized I have a gambling problem, so I did the adult thing, I did the mature thing. I joined Gamblers Anonymous. That's right, they gave me 9 to 5 odds that I would never show up for a second meeting. I made a killing on that one, sir, I guarantee. Now, for those of you who have been here in Vegas for a while, you've been gambling in Vegas, you know if you're gambling in Vegas, you're drinking in Vegas, am I right? All the free drinks you want. Of course, they are some of the most expensive free drinks you'll ever have in your life, but that's another story. The point is this, it didn't take me long once I moved here to Las Vegas to realize that I have what some people might call a little bit of a drinking problem. But I did the adult thing, I did the mature thing. I joined Alcoholics Anonymous. That's right. They told me my problem was so severe, hell, they referred me to AAA. Don't get me wrong, I still drink, it's just now I do it under an assumed name, that's all. That's right. And then, as long as I was in the joining mood, I thought, what the hell, I'm going to join Paranoids Anonymous. Paranoids Anonymous. That was a great idea, but the only problem is, they won't tell me where the meetings are being held. That's probably for the best, because hell, nobody likes a quitter anyway, am I right? That's right, I am a stand-up comic now. You know, I have a hard time keeping jobs, but the stand-up comic thing, it's okay. It certainly beats the last job I had. I used to be the bartender at the Betty Ford Clinic. That's right, bartender at the Betty Ford Clinic. Much like a Moyle, I had to work for tips. Yeah, sign out front says, keep off the grass. Before that, I worked for a little while at the Orange Juice Factory. The Orange Juice Factory, I don't think they liked me much though. They tried to squeeze me out. That's right, I got canned. They told me I just couldn't concentrate. Yeah. Before that, I worked for a while as a taste tester at the Prune Juice Factory. Yeah, don't get ahead of me, ma'am. Taste tester at the Prune Juice Factory. That was a great job. The only problem was you could only work one day, then you had to take 3 days off. Yeah, in retrospect, I guess you call that kind of a shitty job. Hell, I couldn't even keep up with the paperwork. That's right. I thought about becoming a professional juggler, but I realized I just don't have the balls for it. Thought about becoming a professional magician, but I didn't know if these magician guys make any money or not. But then I got to thinking, you know, my girlfriend, hell, she gets $300 a trick. Maybe there's something to be said for that. You guys, any visitors to Las Vegas right now? Anybody want to lie and say they're visiting Las Vegas right now? Thank you. Thank you. Anybody visiting the hookers while you're here in Las Vegas? Lie to me, okay? Act like my girlfriend and just lie to me, all right? No, it's a great time to be in Las Vegas, especially if you enjoy visiting the hookers, because right now, I don't know if you're aware of this, first week of July, the Midget Hookers of America meet right here in Las Vegas, I think down at the Orleans, if I'm not mistaken. That's right, the Midget Hookers of America. I love it. They always run a special. For 20 bucks, they'll go up on you. That's right. That's right. They'll tell you that they love you, and I guarantee you'll be nuts over them. That's for sure. The only problem is they'll have their nose in your business all night long. That's right. Okay, well, I'm getting light here, so I'll finish with one last joke here. Or will I? That's right, I will finish with one last joke. Another comedian that's coming up here in just a little bit is a bodybuilder, works at a gym. I think that's fantastic. Bodybuilder, you know, working out his muscles and everything. But it kind of reminds me of, you know, the 4th of July and patriotism, America, and all that kind of stuff. And I thought back to Abraham Lincoln. When he was president, Abraham Lincoln, I believe, was the president who said, "All men are created equal." And I got to thinking, you know what? Obviously, he's never showered at the gym that I go to. All right, folks, that's all the time I have. Thank you very much. My name is Big Al.